Hey guys, it's Lexi. So today I'm going to be doing my cramathon / weekend cram update. Let's get started. I'm gonna start with the vlog challenges. The first one is make a bullet journal spread. I showed y'all, it just looks like this. Oh my god, ignore the view from my window. The second challenge was to read somewhere not in your home. I read in the car and at my chiropractor's office, so those are both two places where I do not live. The third one, which I didn't complete, is show the progress of a Bookstagram pic. I don't have a Bookstagram, so I couldn't really do this one. And the last one is vlog the readathon. So I tried to vlog, but I didn't get very many good clips. If I have any that are usable, I'll insert them here. Hey, it's me editing. So I got no usable clips. Like, they all just don't make sense. A lot of the time I'm repeating myself. So enjoy this clip of the view from the restaurant that I was at when I went to the city. Out of my TBR, I read 2 out of the 4 books, but I ended up reading 5 books in total. I read 4 books and a novella. For a book with less than 200 pages, I read Animal Farm by George Orwell, which has 128 pages. I gave this a 4-star review because I thought it was good, but I've read better classics than this and I didn't enjoy myself as much as possible. The second challenge was to read a 2019 release, so I read Nexus by Lindsay Cummings and Sasha Alsberg. I switched up their names. That was weird. This was really good. I like this better than Zenith. I read this in one day and I gave it a 5 out of 5 because I enjoyed myself. For the next challenge, which is give an author a second chance, I read the novella Those Were the Days because it was free on iBooks and I thought it looked interesting. And I read the actual book Moments Like These. I gave Those Were the Days 3 stars out of 5 because I thought it was okay. It wasn't compelling or amazing or super great or anything. And then I gave Moments Like These 2 stars because I honestly did not feel attached to any of the characters, thought the plot was really boring, and I don't know, it just wasn't my favorite, but maybe someone said it was their favorite book, so opinions can differ. And then because of all of those, that's technically 4 books, but Those Were the Days is only 58 pages, so I think it would be considered a novella. But I also read Where She Went by Gail Forman. I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars because if I say, in my opinion, didn't really need a sequel, but it was good, and I flew through this pretty quickly. But Adam, the main character, is decent. I didn't connect with him or anything. And then for my TBR, I read 2 out of the 4 books I intended to read. I did not read The Tipping Point by Malcolm Gladwell or We Have Always Lived in the Castle by Shirley Jackson. So now for my total overall pages. On the second, I read all of Nexus, so that's 394 pages. I read Those Were the Days, which is whose man's is that? That's really embarrassing. I read 58 pages of Those Were the Days and 28 pages of Moments Like These. He's wearing a camo bucket hat. Live your life, my dude. On the third, I barely read anything. I thought I was gonna read at my step-cousin's baby shower, but I didn't. But I read 50 pages before we left, and I read 20 pages of Animal Farm in the car, so I only read 70 pages on that day. And then on the 4th, I finished Animal Farm, so that was 58 pages. I finished Moments Like These, so that was 97 pages. And I started and finished Where She Went, which is 260 pages, so in total I read 415 pages. In the span of the readathon, I read 965 pages. So that was how my weekend cramathon went. It went okay. It wasn't I finished everything on my TBR, but I definitely did pretty well. I read 5 different works. So that was my weekend cramathon wrap up. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!